Devin Fitzgerald commits to Notre Dame, NFL legacy continues. Devin Fitzgerald, son of NFL legend Larry Fitzgerald, to play wide receiver at Notre Dame. Devin Fitzgerald, son of Larry Fitzgerald, commits to Notre Dame football 2026. Larry Fitzgerald's son Devin commits to Notre Dame, inside the 2026 recruiting class. Notre Dame's rising NFL legacy, Devin Fitzgerald joins the Fighting Irish. Devin Fitzgerald commits to Notre Dame, NFL legacy continues. The world of college football recruiting just got a major shakeup, one that's sure to spark debate among fans and experts alike. Notre Dame has secured a commitment from Devin Fitzgerald, a name that carries serious weight thanks to his legendary father, Larry Fitzgerald, the NFL Hall of Famer, and one of the greatest wide receivers in football history. But here's where things get interesting. Devin isn't just riding on his father's coattails, he's carving out his own path, and his decision to join the Fighting Irish is already making waves. Devin Fitzgerald, a standout wide receiver from Brophy Prep in Arizona, announced on Saturday night that he's chosen Notre Dame over other top programs, including UCLA. Ranked as the 71st best wide receiver in the 2026 class by ESPN, Devin is a three-star prospect who exploded onto the scene last fall with 52 receptions, 720 yards, and 9 touchdowns during his junior year. His performance caught the attention of several Power 4 schools, but Notre Dame waited until May to officially offer him a scholarship, a move that some might call strategic, while others might see it as risky. And this is the part most people miss. Despite the late offer, Notre Dame's consistent interest since Devin's freshman year played a crucial role in his decision. The recruitment process was led by Notre Dame's wide receivers coach, Mike Brown, himself a former NFL player from 2012 to 2015. Devin shared with ESPN that his relationship with Coach Brown goes way back. He's known him since he was just 5 years old. This long-standing connection, combined with the promise of early playing time, made Notre Dame's pitch hard to resist. "I've grown a lot as a player, and they really believe I can become something special," Devin said. "Coach Brown has shown me that I can come in, step up, and make an impact right away. That's their plan for me." Following in his father's footsteps, Devin is set to make his own mark in major college football. For those who need a refresher, Larry Fitzgerald was a college football sensation at Pittsburgh, racking up over 1,000 receiving yards in both of his seasons, finishing second in Heisman Trophy voting, and winning the Biletnikoff Award as a sophomore. Drafted third overall in 2004, Larry spent his entire 17-year NFL career with the Arizona Cardinals, retiring in 2020 as the league's second all-time leader in both receptions and receiving yards, trailing only the iconic Jerry Rice. Devin credits his father's guidance throughout the recruiting process, emphasizing the importance of finding a program where he truly fits in. "Having my dad's support has been incredible," Devin told ESPN. "He knows what matters most. You want to go somewhere you feel like you belong." But here's a twist that could stir up some controversy. Devin isn't the only recruit, with NFL bloodlines joining Notre Dame's 2026 class. In fact, he's the third. The Irish have already secured commitments from a 4-star outside linebacker, son of former Carolina Panthers All-Pro Thomas Davis, and 4-star wide receiver Caden Finley, whose father is Jermichael Finley, a Super Bowl champion tight end with the Green Bay Packers. Caden chose Notre Dame over Texas, adding even more star power to the Irish incoming class. With Devin's commitment, Notre Dame now boasts 4 wide receivers in its 2026 recruiting class: Caden Finley, Bubba Frazier, ranked number 266 in the ESPN 300, and 3-star prospect Dylan Faison. And the excitement might not stop there. Braden Robinson, another top 300 receiver, is set to announce his decision soon, with Notre Dame among his finalists. So, what does all this mean for Notre Dame and college football as a whole? Is the influx of NFL legacy players a sign of a new recruiting trend, or does it raise questions about fairness and opportunity for less heralded prospects? Do you think Devin Fitzgerald will live up to his father's legacy, or is the pressure too much for any young athlete to bear? Let's hear your thoughts. Do you agree with Notre Dame's approach, or do you see potential pitfalls? Drop your opinions in the comments and join the conversation. Devin Fitzgerald, son of NFL legend Larry Fitzgerald, to play wide receiver at Notre Dame. The next chapter unfolds. Devin Fitzgerald, son of a legend, embarks on college football journey. As the clock ticks away, it's becoming increasingly clear that time is flying by at an alarming rate. The latest development in the ever-unfolding saga of the Fitzgerald family is Devin Fitzgerald, the eldest son of NFL legend Larry Fitzgerald, announcing his commitment to play college football at the prestigious University of Notre Dame. This momentous decision marks a significant milestone in Devin's life, and it's a testament to his hard work and dedication to the sport. Devin, a talented three-star wide receiver, has been narrowing down his options for some time now, and it's no surprise that he's chosen to join the Fighting Irish. With a strong senior season ahead of him at Phoenix Brophy Prep, Devin will have the opportunity to hone his skills and make a name for himself in the college football world. His choices were narrowed down to Notre Dame, Clemson, UCLA, and Stanford, with the latter being a particularly intriguing option, given Larry's past comments about Devin potentially playing lacrosse at Stanford one day. However, a Notre Dame education is certainly not a bad alternative. As fate would have it, Devin's freshman season with the Irish will coincide with his father's induction into the Pro Football Hall of Fame in 2025. It's a momentous occasion that will undoubtedly bring the family together, and we can only hope that Irish coach Marcus Freeman will be willing to grant Devin a temporary leave from pre-season camp to attend the ceremony in Canton. What a once-in-a-lifetime experience that would be! As someone who has had the privilege of covering Larry's entire Cardinals career, I've had the pleasure of watching Devin grow up from a distance. We recently had the opportunity to work with him on a Cardinals overtime episode about Larry's incredible 2008 playoff performance, and it was clear that Devin is not only talented, but also passionate about the sport. Now, Devin will be embarking on his own journey as a wide receiver, first with one more season at Brophy, where he'll be working with new strength coach Carl Vanden Bosch, and then in college at Notre Dame. It's an exciting time for the Fitzgerald family, and we can't wait to see how Devin makes his mark on the college football world. But here's where it gets interesting. Will Devin be able to live up to his father's expectations, or will he forge his own path and make a name for himself in the process? Only time will tell, but one thing is certain: Devin has the talent, the drive, and the support of his family to make a real impact in the world of college football. And this is the part most people miss. The fact that Devin's journey is not just about him, it's about the legacy he's inheriting from his father. Larry Fitzgerald is a true legend of the game, and Devin will be carrying on that legacy in his own way. It's a heavy burden to bear, but one that Devin seems more than capable of handling. The question on everyone's mind: will Devin be able to balance the pressure of living up to his father's expectations with the need to forge his own path in the college football world? Only time will tell, but one thing is certain: Devin's journey will be one to watch. Devin Fitzgerald, son of Larry Fitzgerald, commits to Notre Dame football 2026. Imagine the thrill of following in the footsteps of a football legend. Devin Fitzgerald, the proud son of Arizona Cardinals icon Larry Fitzgerald, is set to make his own mark by taking his exceptional skills beyond state lines. The standout receiver from Brophy Prep, who will be a senior this autumn, has made a thrilling announcement: he's committed to joining the ranks of Notre Dame in 2026. This decision came after careful consideration, as he ultimately chose the Fighting Irish over other prestigious programs like Clemson, Stanford, and UCLA. Recently, the Arizona Republic highlighted Devin as the second-best receiver in the state, a testament to his remarkable abilities. Here's what they had to say. Devin Fitzgerald, Brophy Prep, 6'2", 205. Sister has consistently elevated his game each year since his freshman season. With a dazzling array of moves, he's a threat to score every time he gets the ball. His exceptional vision and reliable hands, coupled with his knack for breaking tackles and making plays after catches, set him apart. But here's where it gets fascinating. 247 Sports provided an insightful scouting report, noting Devin's significant growth over the past year, particularly during the off-season. They emphasized, Fitzgerald has undeniably positioned himself as a top player in the region and one of the nation's premier receivers. His robust, athletic build, complemented by large hands, has seen notable improvements in his agility and athleticism. He's now moving with greater fluidity, showing more explosiveness downfield, and bringing an added dynamism to his game. And this is the part most people miss. The report couldn't resist drawing a parallel to Devin's father, Larry Fitzgerald, when discussing Devin's prowess in running routes. They pointed out, it isn't surprising when you consider his father Larry Fitzgerald was one of the most technically sound receivers to ever play the game. So, what do you think? Does Devin have what it takes to carve out his own legacy, separate from his father's shadow? Or will the inevitable comparisons always linger? Share your thoughts in the comments. Do you agree or disagree with the hype surrounding Devin Fitzgerald's potential? Larry Fitzgerald's son Devin commits to Notre Dame, inside the 2026 recruiting class. Landing a commitment from Devin Fitzgerald, a three-star wide receiver, and son of NFL icon Larry Fitzgerald, is a major win for Notre Dame's 2026 recruiting class. But here's where it gets interesting. Devin chose the Fighting Irish over powerhouse programs like Clemson, Stanford, and UCLA, signaling Notre Dame's growing appeal among top-tier talent. Hailing from Brophy College Preparatory in Phoenix, Arizona, Fitzgerald is the latest addition to a class that currently ranks fourth nationally, trailing only USC, Georgia, and Texas A&M. Fitzgerald shared with 247 Sports that his decision was deeply influenced by more than just football. I chose Notre Dame because of the people, the culture, and the purpose behind everything they do, he explained. It's not just about football. It's about building something bigger, a future, a legacy. This mindset reflects a broader trend among recruits who seek programs that emphasize personal growth and long-term impact beyond the gridiron. On the field, Devin's junior year stats at Brophy were impressive: 52 receptions, 720 yards, and 9 touchdowns over 13 games. These numbers highlight his consistent performance and potential to develop into a key offensive weapon at the collegiate level. Adding to the momentum, Notre Dame recently secured a commitment from Ian Premer, the number 3 ranked tight end nationally, which propelled the Fighting Irish to the number 2 spot in the 2026 recruiting rankings. This surge underscores the program's ability to attract elite talent across multiple positions. Within Arizona, Fitzgerald stands out as the number 2 player in the state and ranks 55th among wide receivers nationally in the 2026 class. His commitment marks Notre Dame's 24th pledge for this cycle, joining a roster of highly regarded recruits including 5-star edge rusher Rodney Dunham, 5-star safety Joey O'Brien, 4-star cornerback Corey Adams, and 4-star tight end Ian Premer. When asked what truly distinguished Notre Dame from other schools, Fitzgerald emphasized the people he met during the recruiting process. The recruits I met were like-minded, they had the same goals, the same drive. I knew being around them would push me to be better, both on and off the field, he said. This sense of camaraderie and shared ambition is often a decisive factor for young athletes choosing their next home. Since the beginning of last month, Notre Dame has locked in commitments from 8 recruits in the 2026 class, including Fitzgerald, signaling a strong and steady build-up for the future. But this raises an intriguing question. With such a deep and talented class forming, can Notre Dame maintain this upward trajectory and challenge the traditional recruiting powerhouses? Or will the pressure of high expectations weigh on these young athletes? We'd love to hear your thoughts. Do you agree that culture and community are becoming as important as athletic prowess in recruiting? Or do you think on-field performance should always be the top priority? Join the conversation below. Notre Dame's rising NFL legacy, Devin Fitzgerald joins the Fighting Irish. Notre Dame is rapidly becoming the epicenter for legacy talent, and the latest commitment adds serious star power to their roster. Devin Fitzgerald, son of Arizona Cardinals legend Larry Fitzgerald, announced his decision to join the Fighting Irish, turning down offers from programs like UCLA. This isn't just another recruitment, it's a continuation of Notre Dame's emerging trend as the destination for sons of NFL greats. Larry Fitzgerald, a near-certain first-ballot Pro Football Hall of Fame inductee in 2026, now watches his son embark on his own football journey. As a 3-star prospect from Brophy Prep in Arizona ranked 55th nationally among receivers in his class, Devin brings impressive credentials. His junior year performance, 52 receptions, 720 yards, and 9 touchdowns, caught Notre Dame's attention, leading to a scholarship offer in May. Importantly, Devin emphasized his long-standing relationship with coach Mike Brown, noting, "He's shown me I can play early. That's their plan for me." This mentorship dynamic clearly influenced his choice. But here's where it gets fascinating. Devin won't be the only legacy player in South Bend. The receiver room already includes Jerome Bettis Jr., son of Steelers icon Jerome Bettis, Elijah Burris, son of Super Bowl winner Plaxico Burris, and Caden Finley, son of Packers champion Jermichael Finley. Defensively, Thomas Davis Jr., son of Panthers All-Pro Thomas Davis, will join in 2026. This raises compelling questions. Are we seeing a deliberate strategy by Notre Dame to cultivate second-generation talent? And does this create unfair advantages or raise unreasonable expectations for these athletes? Larry Fitzgerald's own collegiate career sets a high bar. He won the Barletnikoff Award at Pitt before becoming the 3rd overall draft pick in 2004. His 17-year Cardinals tenure produced staggering numbers: 1,432 receptions, 17,492 yards, and 121 touchdowns, plus the 2016 Walter Payton Man of Year Award. Now, Devin navigates this legacy with his father's guidance, stating, "Having my dad help throughout recruiting has been great. He knows what's important." This situation invites debate. Is the proliferation of NFL legacies at Notre Dame a testament to their developmental program, or does it highlight college football's growing nepotism? What responsibility do schools have in managing the pressure on these athletes? Share your perspective below. Devin Fitzgerald commits to Notre Dame.